Is it showing up?
Yeah, but it's quite, it's not full. I don't know why. It
Wait, I've
only,
already
oh
Yeah,
already
yeah,
put.
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, let me check.
Can-
Okay.
Right.
Uh,
Mm. But it's not the first screen. Is
this
it the
is not
first
the
screen?
first.
Yeah.
No, this is the first screen. Okay.
Yes. There you go.
Wait, it's still loading. It's still
Mm-hmm.
loading.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. Why is it so slow? Right. Hmm. Okay, there you go. All right.
Yep.
So, good evening, everyone. Thank you for. Wait, let me turn on my camera. There we go. Thank you so much for taking the
Why, Risky?
time.
Why you turn off your camera?
Wait,
We need to
I
see
thought
the.
my camera was off. Wait.
No, it was on.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I thought my camera was off. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me here, and thank you for taking your time to listen to me carrying out this presentation uh, about Hemley Health. And it is an honor for me to introduce you to Hemley Health, a name that apparently that everyone knows here, but nobody know probably no not everyone knows out in Indonesia, but one that carries 34 years of history behind it. Hemley Health is the new global identity of EROM, a company that has spent over 3 decades building deep expertise in immunology, clinical care, life science research, and preventative medicine in Korea. This work has been guided from the very beginning by one physician and visionary, Dr. James Huang, whose philosophy of holistic health has shaped everything we're about to see over the next few minutes. Okay, next slide. But there we go. Sorry.
Yep. There you
Okay, there we
go.
go.
There you go. Yes.
So let's start with the philosophy that everything else is built on Dr. James Huang. He founded this organization around two guiding ideas: holistic health, meaning that true wellness touches every part of a person, not just the body, and what he calls the science of loving our neighbors. The belief that healthcare is at its core an act of care for other people. Over the years, that philosophy hasn't stayed abstract. It has grown into something concrete. In symbiotic nature, more than 20 affiliated institutions spanning clinical care, research, manufacturing, and diagnostics, all working together rather than in isolation. So when we talk about loving care community, we mean exactly that: a loving, growing ecosystem rooted in love, growing with vision. And today, uh, should I? No, I think I don't need to say that. I'm sorry. So here are all of the institutions that are all interconnected. So for the milestones, to understand where we are today, it helps to see how we've come this far. Hemley Health, or in the beginning, begins in 1992 with Loving Concern, an international NGO. So notice that our very first institution wasn't a clinic or a company. It was a charity focused on nutritional science. And by 2001, uh, it has established our life science R&D center, and our credibility kept building from there. I'm sorry. Yes. So it kept on building, and in 2007, let's fast forward, they made NASA nutritional bar. And 2008, we made a manufacturing plant, and in 2010, wellness device business GMP certification. 2014, Eron Bio R&D division. 2019, business model transition, and 2026, Eron expanded into Hemley Health, which we are known today. Okay, next, Hemley's medical infrastructure for integrated care. So, as you can see, wait, I'm sorry. This is the Loving Care Clinic in Korea. Uh, okay, I'm sorry. So, uh, Hemley has come so far that it has made a really big. I don't think it is not a clinic. It's more of a hospital and clinic in Korea, which is where it's grown so far and so big, and it pioneers in immunotherapy and preventative immune cocktail treatments, with thousands treated and ongoing research on cancer prevention and recurrence. As you can see here, all of the technology that EROM or Hemley has there, which is very, very advanced. Uh, and now let's fast forward to the star of the show, which is Life Meal. So, to really understand Life Meal, we have to go back to 1994 when Dr. James Wong founded the Clinic of Love in Seoul to care for cancer-based patients. He kept noticing the same problem. Cancer patients were spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars a month chasing dietary therapies that didn't hold up. So he went searching through Korean and international health foods for something that actually made sense. In 1997, he encountered a traditional Korean powdered raw food called, how to say this? I'm sorry, sangsik. Yes,
Right.
sangsik. Yeah,
Perfect.
sangsik. And it clicked immediately. That same year, he founded Iram and began developing what would become Life Meal, a dietary lifeline originally built for people fighting cancer, and now something millions of people rely on every morning. So as you can see, these are the products at the screen. Wait, where is my? Oh, there you go. Next. Wait, there you go. Now, we may have the question on what is Life Meal. So, as I just said before, Life Meal is a powdered raw food product, a carefully balanced blend of more than 60 different plant-based ingredients, from grains, legumes to vegetables, seaweeds, and mushrooms. What makes it different from a typical supplement is that nothing is cooked. Every single ingredient is rapidly frozen, vacuum freeze dried, and finely milled, which means the vitamins, enzymes, and chlorophyll that heat would probably destroy are preserved almost entirely. So they are intact 100%. So you simply mix a packet with water, milk, or preferably soy milk, stir it, and we'll have a complete nutrient dense meal under a minute, which you can see in the screen. Uh, we can have a variety of creative ways to serve live meal. Now, so 9. So behind all of our clinical work, Hemley Hemley Life Science and R&D Institute. I want to be clear about what that means. This Our product is Korean government certified research and development center, not an internal marketing lab. Our researchers conduct integrative immunology-based research spanning food science, biology, and biotechnology. So this isn't research for its own sake. The institute that EROM and Hemley comes from, based re- I'm sorry. So the institute participate in national research projects and has national means in Korean. In Korea, and it has built a track record of delivering some of Korea's highest quality healthcare solutions. In other words, the science we'll see in the next few slides has been vetted, recognized, and in many cases funded through Korea's national channels, not just produced in-house. And as you can see, it is also spanned to America and China also. So these are the patents the patents that Hemley has. It has very interesting patent, and it is not just one. It has exactly 16 patents in the PowerPoint slide. So this 29 years of live meal science stems from 1997 to 2026. The box has gotten bigger, and the ingredients, especially, uh, has increased drastically into 60 ingredients. Now it's the manufacturing facility and ECG center. It's full GMP certified process from raw material to finished product. It is first in the industry with HACCP certification and KOLAS accredited quality lab, and it's very high tech laboratorium. And it's very, very what you call it, uh, high quality compared to many other supplements. Uh, you can see the laboratorium and the factory is very clean, certified excellence in quality from soil to safety. It has removal of dust and microorganisms, raw material washing, raw material selection, uh, vacuum freeze drying. It's very modern, very safe, very clean. So we do not need to worry about bacteria and microorganisms seeping. Now, yes, and we also have one more major pillar called Hugen Bio, our dedicated DNA laboratory, which the clinic treats and the R&D institute researches. Hugen Bio's job is prediction, using genetic insight to identify risk before disease ever develops. This lab is certified by Korea's Disease Control and Prevention Agency, which is an important government level credential. And our team, Hemley and EROM, specializes in two advanced technique in particular, cell scan analysis and telomere-based cell age testing, uh, which can be seen in detail below. These are what looks and practice what this is the what you call it, the table in which after the testing happens, the test. Uh, Through Hugen Bio, we offer cancer-related gene mutation testing, which looks for specific genetic mutations known to be associated with cancer risk. We also offer tumor suppressor genes methylation testing. Tumor suppressor genes normally help prevent cancer, but when they become methylated, that protective function can be silenced. Our testing identifies exactly which organs may be associated with these methylated tumor suppressor genes, which means we're not just telling a patient you may have the risk in the abstract. We can point to specific areas of the body that deserve closer monitoring well before any symptoms appear. Once testing is complete, we don't just hand out patients a stack of raw data. We summarize it clearly in a way everyone could understand. On the cancer side, we assess risk across a wide range of organs, including the prostate, stomach, colon, lungs, liver, thyroid, bladder, kidney, pancreas, esophagus, gallbladder, brain, and even lymphatic, nervous, and blood system. On the dementia and neurological side, we assess Alzheimer's dementia's risk, vascular dementia's risk, and ischemic stroke risk. Every single result is categorized into four clear tiers: normal, monitor, at risk, or high risk requiring active management, so that patients always know what exactly where they stand and what, if anything, needs to happen next. So, yeah, uh, so these are telomere length as biomarker for health and disease. Okay, next, 18. So let's bring all of these together. What I've just walked you through, the clinic, the research institute, the manufacturing facility, even Life Meal itself, isn't separate. Those, all of them aren't separate businesses. It is one integrated healthcare service that spans the full journey from prediction to prevention. Through the Loving Care Clinic, uh, we deliver cancer and immunotherapy care. Through our Life Science R&D Institute, we conduct Korean government certified research. Through our facility in Korea, we guarantee international standard quality control. And through Hugen Bio, we provide genetic insight that lets us predict risk before it becomes disease. That the full scientific and medical foundation of family health. And of course, Life Meal, which is a really groundbreaking supplement that can prevent cancer. And it is backed by science. It it is not just found the founder's personal conviction either. Uh, Dr. James Wang established a dedicated live meal effect verification team. And over the past 2 decades, the research has produced nearly 20 peer-reviewed studies published in respected academic journals in Korea and internationally, covering everything from weight management and blood sugar response to antioxidant activity that even colon cancer prevention in clinical models. That body of evidence is significant enough that researchers now refer to this entire field as life meal science, a recognized bridge between food and medicine, not just a marketing phrase. So, the science of loving our neighbors as NGO affiliated with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Korea, Loving Concern internationally. This is Dr. James Wong in action, everyone. Uh, very clearest example of the philosophy innate practice. As you can see, construction in 12 wells completed in Uganda refugee camps. So our company, Hemily Health, is dedicated in helping others. So all of this, the clinical care, the research, the philanthropy, ultimately serves one mission. We turn the 5 heaviest burdens in life into a state of holistic health. Uh, Let me walk through each one. First, physical health, addressing disease itself. Second, financial freedom, addressing financial hardships. Third, social well being, addressing loneliness. Fourth, mental health, addressing the toll of unemployment. And fifth, spiritual health, addressing the lack of purpose in life. Emily's belief is simple. True health isn't just the absence of physical illness, it touches all 5 of these dimensions: physical, mental, social, spiritual, and financial well being. And unless we address all 5, we haven't fully addressed a person's health at all. So this is James Wang's what do you call it? Uh, history.
His
Uh,
profile, yeah.
yeah, his profile. He has a very decorated profile. Uh, I'm sorry, my dog is barking. And he is really dedicated into this field of subject in Hemley, in EROM, in Live Meal especially, which we can trust. So thank you everyone for your time and attention today. Genuinely, I know that I haven't covered everything, and this uh, presentations seem to be a bit uh, choppy and botched, but in the end, this 34 years of our history of our clinical research, manufacturing, and diagnostic infrastructure, and the philosophy and philanthropy that ties it all together. This is Emily. This is Life Meal. I hope that my presentation finds your interest in the company and in our products. Thank you.
Yay!